Girl, I went on a date with a white man for the first time. Here's what happened. So the local dance studio was throwing a International Women's Day celebration that had a Mardi Gras theme. What about the shoulders? And I saw it and I was like, I need something to do. I need to get out the house. I decided to go to the event. So I get cute, I get dressed up, smelling like a goddess. I go grab a drink at the bar and then I sit down, and directly across from me is this man. And there wasn't necessarily anything special or intriguing about him or his appearance, but his frequency, his aura was like mad vibey. It was mad vibey. I mean, he would sit back relaxed like this with his legs open. I said, okay. Like we clocked each other. We saw each other, and that was that. So the event goes on. There's dancing. There's the Cupid Shuffle. There's a parade where we all walk around the room. I mean, the event itself was top tier, chef's kiss, night outside. It was so good. So at the very end of the event, it ended with all of us on the dance floor. So they ended the event with like a parade where we all walked around the room and then left us on the dance floor to keep dancing. So as I head over to where the cake is, I run into this man that has been sitting across from me for the entire event. He was helping him get some water. So I take the cup of, I don't know why, I take the cup of water out of his hand and said, oh, that's my friend, I'll take it to him. And I guess we used cake to start talking about food. And that led to him saying something like, oh, well, I do make a really good omelet. And I said something like, oh, I'll have to take you up on that offer one day, blah, 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 blah. So he's like, okay, so give me your number and we're going to set something up. I gave him my number. We're still kikiing. Mind you, the way that he led the conversation, not once did I have to feel like I was carrying the conversation. He carried it. Like, he brought just as much whimsy and magic and intrigue to the conversation that I normally do. And it was so delightful to just go along for the ride and just to be a participant in someone else's path. Where he goes, so here's what's gonna happen. Over the next 3 to 4 weeks, I'm gonna plan us a beautiful date and you're gonna be available. And I said, yes, sir.
I beg your pardon.
And I run into him again. And then he goes, look, I'm not trying to wait 3 or 4 weeks to see you. You trying to go grab a bite to eat? I said, yeah, I'm hungry. Okay, so we walk to the restaurant and he orders the food. The way he took charge was sexy. Like, it was just like, I knew that I was just there to receive. I was just there to sit back and be pretty and be interesting and receive. And that was it. I had no obligations. I had no duties. I had no responsibilities. I didn't have to do nothing. Like, it was so good. And we talked for 3 hours. We sat at that table and kikied for 3 hours. Just about any and everything, about life, love, grief, pain. Like, it got emotional at one point. We both start tearing up. Like, it was the most fantastic conversation. And he walks me back to my car and we say goodbye. And maybe an hour after I got home, he texted me and was just like, I just have to tell you again, like, thank you for tonight. It was really wonderful. And what sticks out to me the most about this man is that he had a very soft confidence, and it was a very confident man, but he wasn't arrogant. It was a very soft, subtle, quiet confidence. And he was very much leading the entire time. He was in control and giving like the main commands, but it was always consensual. He was always checking in with me. Can I ask you this? Can we go here? It was never like a straight out order, like a command. It was always checking in with me, seeing how I feel, tempering my energy, noticing my boundaries, noticing when I pull back, noticing when I lean forward. I mean, the way that he studied me. Anyways, we're gonna go dancing. And the update we've all been waiting for. So he's married.
Girl, what the fuck?
Surprise, surprise. Recently separated. Moved out of his family home where he raised his 2 children in November of 2025. Mind you, we met March of 2025. It is now July 2026. It is now July 2026 and he's in a relationship. After all this hype about he ended his marriage because it's me season and blah, blah, blah. Now, mind you, I had to end our relationship 2 months ago, our connection 2 months ago, because I kept telling him, look, let's take it slow. I just want to be friends. I'm not trying to go there with you. And it kept feeling like he was just agreeing because he thought that's what I wanted to hear, so that he could eventually get the thing that he wanted. It's like, yeah, we'll be friends, but I'm still trying to fuck you. And so I ended up having to end it because one night he tried to touch me in a sensual way and it made me so uncomfortable. I was like, bruh, nah, we can't do this because I've told you 3 times, look, I just want to be friends. And so recently he texted me and told me that, you know, he was not feeling himself at that time because the woman that he was in a sexual relationship with when I met him, mind you, moved out of his family home November 2025. I met him March 2026 and he's already in a sexual relationship with another person when we met. And so now him and this person are in an exclusive monogamous relationship after he already ended his 20-year marriage.
I guess he was supposed to just sit around and wait around for her to decide that she was putting out, child. If that even, I don't even know if I believe it. Why do y'all think that all this bragging about a white man is ever typically going to turn out good? If you thought it really was going to be that good, you would have no need to brag about it. But of course you want to brag because you want the other stars to be jealous of you. And of course you want to say them black men were in the comments. And I didn't even look at the comments because I'm so tired of these heifers trying to brag. 1 minute, I don't want a man, I don't need a man, I don't want a man, I don't need a man. The next minute, you're bragging about some white man that allegedly did this, that, and the third. You didn't even know the man was married. Man married. You thought you was riding off into the damn sunset. Wash, rinse, repeat. Nobody cares. Go do what you want to do and stop thinking that the rest of the world gives one damn. All you're doing is showcasing your failures one after the other, after the other, after the other. You're showing and proving that you don't have the sense that God gave you. I'm telling you, this probably is a person talking about that they don't need a man. And while she didn't talk about black men, the fact that she came on here talking about how wonderful and what she didn't have to go through and what she didn't have to go through, that basically is the dig right there. It always got to be a dig, but you allegedly don't care. You don't care about nobody else. You just want your white man. So the question is she's trying to say that she broke up with him with the rest of this stupid ass story. But in essence, she kept being around him because she thought that he would eventually come around. And what he did do was go on to some other woman who odds are was probably white, where they end up any daggone way. Yup, he wanted to F you and you continued to be friends with him. You continued to check on him. You continued to be in his life. If that's not settling or desperosity, then I don't know what is. Y'all know what to do. Hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you are normal. Hype this daggone video. Make sure you comment. I see you all in the next one.